Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We're OXYGYN. We're going to play a couple of our songs. Today, we're essentially going to go through the songs as we release them one after the other. The first song that we're going to play tonight is Corrode. So thank you for joining us, and we hope you enjoy it.
Life's hard, skin grew tough, grip of voices to keep them from creeping in, crawling across my chest. Whoa, smile died, memories fade, feelings shiver when buried alive, gasping to fill their lungs. Whoa, I tried to light a flame, you were my gasoline. Now say you burned right through me. I've loved like soldiers at war, left scars of wounds that still bleed, and I've lived ghosts on my mind, corrode the time of youth. Words fail, mouth is dry, try to speak, but I can make my lips spark. Unclear, yet I'm not numb. Whoa. You caused my heart to ache, you led me to believe that I've gone out the walls that I built up. I've loved like soldiers at war, left scars of wounds that still bleed, and I've lived scars on my mind, corrode the time of youth. The ghosts are far behind me, but they can still catch up. I struggled for survival and left my soul behind. The ghosts are far behind me, but they can still catch up. I struggle for survival and left my soul behind. I've loved like soldiers at war, left scars of wounds that still bleed, and I've lived ghosts on my mind. Life's hard, skin grew tight, glass heart, skin grew tight. The calling of the wanderer, reveal the source of distortion. Our perceptions have been pay-per-view, transmit absurd ideals.
Upset the sound of nature,
Hold a catch within our throats, warp the physics and psychologies, our will encased in stone. For clones, keep my fragile bones and bubble wrap, and our dirty little words and jars. Teachers, show us how to turn our flesh into words. Hiatus, don't enslave me. Hiatus, don't enslave. Hiatus, don't enslave me. Hiatus. Watch our eyes spinning in their sockets, our limbs devoid of vitality, our souls welding to incorporate the use ex machina.
A vague manifestation,
What the human used to be, with a surge of electricity, the downfall of our kind. Farm clones, keep our fragile bones and bubble wrap, and our dirty little words and jars. Teachers,
show us how to turn
our flesh into words. Hiatus, don't enslave me. Hiatus, don't enslave. Hiatus, don't enslave me. Hiatus. Stolen images, stolen images. Fragile innocence, fragile innocence. Stolen images, stolen images. Fragile innocence, fragile innocence. Hiatus, don't enslave me. Hiatus, don't enslave. Hiatus, don't enslave me. Hiatus, hiatus.
Hey everyone, so apart from the tracks which we'll be singing over tonight's gig, we've decided to also answer some questions about ourselves and our projects. So yes, we have gathered a couple of questions essentially, and we're going to be answering them as we go along throughout the gig. So, just to start off with the first one. Alright, so this is specifically for Katya then, who's our lead vocalist.
Hello.
Your first release, Corrode, was back in 2015. Katya, how do you view the experience of releasing Corrode in retrospect?
Minuta, what? Stenna.
As in, how was the experience for you essentially?
I mean, it was very surprising as it came. Sort of, we never had, at least for me, I never had in mind this was actually going to happen, you know? So it was a very kind of life-changing thing. I mean, Corrode started all of this, so, I mean, in retrospect, I guess, it was kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. It just changed my life, basically, because we did all this, and, like, we've evolved so much since then as well, so I guess that's that. I don't know.
I mean, I guess we went from just, singing just on our own, just us two,
Exactly.
to actually doing this, so I think it's quite...
And even just getting recognition from that song, it was very like sort of what, you know what I mean? Because we weren't expecting any of that, so I guess it was very good for us, I don't know.
Yeah, and it led to all this, so that's amazing. But let's see. Question number 2. Alright, I think it's mostly for Luke, to be honest. So, there is quite a change between Corrode and bubble wrap in style. What do you think led to this change?
Firstly, I think so I started with the band, firstly, like doing percussion for when the band goes live. So then you guys started to get to know what I like musically and what I like to experiment with. So I was influencing a bit with the electronic and hip hop side of what I like producing. So I guess that was the main change for it, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, it was quite a different change. I remember us being very skeptical in the beginning.
Yes.
Being like, I'm not sure if this is where we want to go, because we're quite folk before. So going into something that's quite electronic was quite a change. But once we adapted to it, I guess we never looked back. So I mean, something that's changed our style quite a lot as well. So that's good. All right. So last one for now. All right, I think this is more for just all of us together, I suppose. So, can you tell us about the process of filming the video for Bubble Wrap and the concept behind it?
Oh my goodness. First of all, filming
Bubble
Bubble Wrap was the first proper music video we had filmed. And we had found this location and everything, and then once we got there on the day, it was completely
crazy.
different. It was scorching hot as well. We were in the dirt.
It was like July.
So filming it was a bit of a,
It was a
process.
We had like when we went on location scouting, like we had everything planned with this location, and like when we arrived it just disappeared literally.
There was nothing.
So when we had to
improvise.
improvise everything, and like it was quite a journey. Like for example, instead of the fog machine, we used like dirt and stuff. It was like
we literally just grabbed a broom and just stamped up the floor.
We saw a broken TV, and we
just like incorporated it in it as well. So
whatever we found, we made use of.
Exactly. And I mean, the concept of it from the beginning was that the concept of the song is that we are being very much influenced by the media, and that we're essentially all becoming clones.
Yes.
So
we had that idea before, and actually it made sense once we found the TV as well.
Exactly. So that's how we incorporated the TV as well. So I guess the message did come through, but it didn't come through the way that we expected in the beginning, I suppose. So yeah.
But that's the beauty of it, I guess.
No,
exactly.
And the process.
And this was our first proper experience as well.
So it was
quite filmed and all this.
It was quite fun, to be honest.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're just going to go for more couple of songs, and then we'll answer some more questions later on. This is our song, Blindfold.
No more light, long lost paradise. Disembodied ghosts lurking in my way. Thrown around like a ragdoll. Prick me with needles, make me obey. Suck, I deal with the dark. Take me hostage, pay the ransom. Lift the blindfold, lift the burden. See the color, passion burning. Retrospecting, reminiscence. In the essence, incandescent. We are rebellious, superstitious. We are victorious. Lift the blindfold, lift the burden. Hold me closer, eye of horror. road ahead, long and dangerous. Disembodied sounds taking me away. Step by step in the unknown, cover my eyes, invite me to play. I've learned all of your tricks, take me hostage, pay the ransom. Lift the blindfold, lift the burden, see the color, passion burning, retrospecting, reminiscence, in the essence, incandescent. We are rebellious, superstitious, we are victorious. Lift the blindfold, lift the burden, hold me closer, eye of horror. Blindfold, blind, blindfold, blind, blindfold, blind, blindfold, blind. We are rebellious, superstitious, we are victorious. Lift the blindfold, lift the burden, hold me closer, eye of horror. Late at night, by your side, I feel alone. It's dark outside, I cannot hide, I just wanna go home. If you say that you love me, why the hell you wanna let go? If you say that you want me, why the hell you wanna know? If you say that you love me, but you never really show, yeah. If you say that you love me, why the hell you wanna let go? Head in the clouds, 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 and never coming down, never coming down. some more time.
What did I do wrong? Yeah.
If you say that you love me, why the hell you wanna let go? If you say that you want me, why the hell you wanna know? If you say that you love me, but you never really show. Yeah. If you say that you love me, why the hell you wanna let go? Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, and never coming down, never coming down. High above, come reach me now, reach me now. High above, and never coming down. High above, come reach me now, reach me now. High above, and never coming down. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, head in the clouds. Head in the clouds, head in the clouds, and never coming down, never coming down.
All right, so we're going to be answering some more questions now. So, the next one. Okay. All right, so this is mostly for Zach, I think. So, Blindfold was Zach's first appearance as part of the band. Can you tell us about how you formed part of the band and how the early days of being in the band were?
Okay, it was about 3 years ago now, I think, right?
It was, I think. It
Yeah.
was.
Well, basically, my cousin, Luke, said they needed a guitarist, and I was basically not doing much with my life back then, you know. So I gave it a shot, and I never looked back. The first song that we did was actually, it was Blindfold, and it was really a first time experience for me, like recording in professional setting and stuff like that, and making guitar riffs for a song which we were all producing together and making together with Railway Studios. And it was really fun, and that's the reason why I stuck, and we kept on doing what we are doing currently.
Exactly, and we have an amazing guitarist on board then. So,
Yes.
so there it is. Mela, let's see. Okay, so the band's lyrics are very abstract. Is this done on purpose, and if so, what is the reason behind this? So, I mean, I'm mainly the person who writes the lyrics for the band. I mean, yes, there is a reason for them to be so abstract. Realistically, what I do when I write a particular track is I focus on a particular emotion rather than an experience, usually. So I focus on that particular emotion, and draw metaphors and allegories and all that from it. And I mean, I think that allows the song and the lyrics to relate to a lot more people than if I had to just recount my particular experience. So yes, it's on purpose, and realistically it's done so that maybe people can interpret it in their own way, and to make it part of their own lives as well, not just let it be part of ours. So that's what we want at the end of the day. Okay, so, Mela, let's see. I think this is just for all of us mostly. So Venom brought in a new era for the band, seen clearly through the music videos for the songs. What has been your favorite part of creating these last music videos?
At least from my perspective, it's something that makes us bond as well as a band. Like,
Yeah.
sort of it adds an experience and a memory to the song as well. So there's that. I don't know what else.
Also, the locations that we pick
Yeah.
are really fun. Actually.
Yeah.
The
You know?
fact that I really like the fact that we have this all planned out, like which sings together and stuff. So once you start seeing it getting to life and people are getting it as well, like
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like a
I
proud
really
moment.
am enjoying this. Even like the colors, like we're creating like this track with this color, with this person, with this. Like there's a lot of like these hidden.
There's a lot of
not
thought
hidden
behind
messages.
it.
I don't know.
Yes.
Like,
No, it is. There's some
But
subtle
also
things.
what I like as well, that's we're very creative with it, and
Mhm.
we let ourselves be creative with it. So it's
Exactly.
like good for us. So as a
I mean, even like Zach said with the locations. I mean, with the last 3 videos that we've released, we filmed in a cemetery, we filmed in an old house, we filmed in a random room,
Which was
Which
gonna be
was-
demolished like the next day.
yes,
And-
yes.
the next
yes,
day, so
which was
we're not-
demolished the next day. So no, it's been quite fun. I mean, yes, as Luke said as well. I mean, the idea is to bring the concept out and to have
Exactly.
a running story between all the videos, and it's fun because, for example, when we released Venom, it was just like, okay, an aesthetically, like in my opinion, an aesthetically beautiful video. But I think then, as more time passed, like people could actually get that's part of a bigger
Yeah.
picture. So
Exactly.
I mean, that's something which is very, very exciting for me.
And it's also like
So-
creates like a visual aid for the song as well. So even anyone listening to it and watching the video at the same time, they can kind of, you know, get a different feel of like what the song is actually meant to sort of be, kind of thing. So
Exactly. So, yeah. Okay, so I guess that's it, and we're going to go back to playing some more songs, and then we'll just come back for one last round of questions. Cool.
This is our track Venom. If you'd like to follow us, you can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Spotify, on SoundCloud, all under OXYGYN Music. It's very important that you spell Oxygen, OXYGYN. Other than that, thank you, and this is Venom.
Threading the needle through my bones, sewing the space between our ghosts. Tremors arising from below, screaming out at my thoughts. Storms flow inside my head, fracturing my memories. What I know, what I don't.
Caught in a web of lies, all emotions in disguise. Now I see, now I don't.
Closing the dark, waiting for your chest to open up and breathe in the dust. Dream about the touch of your skin when my soul runs dry. Be the venom inside my veins as our lips collide. Be the venom inside my veins. Frozen in ice behind my eyes, breathing the air, the taste of lies, stealing the rose behind my back, and just leave me with thorns. Run around your feet, I'm lost, swinging loosely from your joy. Now I'm high, now I'm low.
Rip velvet from your throat, covering your chords in gold. Now I hear, now I don't. Closing the door, waiting for your chest to open up and breathe in the dust. Dream about the touch of your skin when my soul runs dry. Be the venom inside my veins as our lips collide. Be the venom inside my veins. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Closing the door, waiting for your chest to open up and breathe in the dust. Dream about the touch of your skin when my soul runs dry. Be the venom inside my veins as our lips collide. Be the venom inside my veins. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Don't pull me, don't fool me, don't play me, don't lose me, just hold me and love me. Dark views welcome, greetings into wretched lives. Shade cast on rhymes, wreaking havoc on our minds. Bitten twice shy, erase victims' fatal crimes. We've been searching foretold, stories untold. Wonder what lies beneath the chirping bird singing. Never Put your head down to rest. Wicked white eyes, wicked white lies.
We've been
Searching for the truth,
we've been searching for the truth. Whoa, trust in primal fear.
leave our faith behind.
Oh, we leave our faith behind. Talking, all high.
Thought I fought outside, all hurt breaking loose inside.
We've been searching. Whispers in through our ears, spreading their wings
apart, the cruel doubts soaring. Keep your senses on the edge. Wicked white eyes. Wicked white lies. I see a weapon, trust reflection, we withdraw. I see a weapon, trust reflection, we withdraw. Wicked white lies. Wicked white lies. Wicked white lies. Wicked white lies. Wicked white lies.
Okay, so we'll be answering a last round of questions. So we're going to start. Okay, so the COVID-19 situation has impacted many artists. How has it impacted you as a band?
Okay, so probably mostly the thing that has affected us the most, whatever, has been obviously not being able to perform live and have gigs because of the situation and everything. So since this whole thing started of COVID-19, we've had actually a couple of online gigs, like live streaming, whatever, but it's not the same feeling and experience as obviously performing live in front of an audience. So, I mean, that's probably that. But at the same time, though, we used the time to be very productive and we continued to work on all the other songs that we needed to produce and whatever. So it wasn't a wasted time.
Honestly, I felt like in the beginning, since we were already all together preparing for the first video, I believe.
No, we had just released Venom.
Yeah,
it was One Wicked White Lies.
Yes. So we had the first week, like we were all the way preparing for Wicked White Lies.
Yeah, I remember that being like, okay, so we're going to make use of this this downtime, I suppose, and we're just going to work on this track. I mean, little did we know it would take as long as it did.
Yes.
But I mean, we've been very thankful for these like online gigs that we were able to do and all that. But
and in the process, we also were creating yourself actually.
Yeah, because we made the studio, and I mean it was good timing, I guess, because we could have continued working and working on the songs in the studio, even though we didn't have any we didn't have any gigs. So at least we were still productive, with our time.
Exactly.
So now we have like a proper space where we can
finally
work. Yeah, because we were struggling a bit about that.
Yes, we used to
bouncing through
from different
bedrooms and house.
We were literally a bedroom band essentially. So
now that we're like settling a bit
to have an actual space and all that. So I think we've really used this time as the best as we could, honestly. So
That's true.
I mean, we'll see how it turns out from here.
Next question.
So, all right. How would you describe your new song "Mercy" in 3 words?
No.
Angry.
Current.
That's a good one. And Catchy. Okay, let's put catchy. I mean, also I have to mention this. When we're in the process of releasing this, I mean, there was a particular catchphrase that Zach brought up, which I think is exactly 3 words. It's a banger filled
with anger.
Banger.
An anger-filled banger, let's put it that way.
Yeah,
An anger-filled
love it.
banger.
Yeah,
Love that.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
All right, so a number of social issues were alluded to in the music video for Mercy. Why were these chosen, and what is the purpose of their inclusion in the video?
Yeah, basically to, I guess, to bring up these issues, which I think most people aren't really
Take them
looking
for
at
granted.
anymore. At least some of them that we're going to portray. We just would like to let everyone know that they're still there and something has to be done about everything, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
So, yeah.
that's the whole idea of the video. I mean, with the video, we just want to, give an actual portrayal of how we as a society tend to make a lot of fuss and become very angry about certain particular issues when they pop up in the beginning.
Then just
And then just
forget about
And
it.
then
Get
just
passive about
forget
it,
about
yeah.
them. So, this video is just a way for us to highlight these particular issues again and to remind everyone that, look, they're still there. Might be easier for us to break them down in our own minds and focus more on our personal struggles, but they're still there and they still need to be focused on. So,
Also, I think the fact that we created like this room which represents the mind, I think that it's really relatable to have like,
mhm.
because everyone has like this
Inner space.
in times that where he's like struggling with all this stuff. You want to change the world, but at the same time you
have your
like
personal
you have
things
your
and
personal stuff going on. So
Yeah.
I think it's a wake up call as well.
Exactly. And lastly, I think we chose these particular issues because the song is very much about anger and about vulnerability. So we wanted to choose issues which, first of all, have struck anger in a lot of people, and secondly, the people who were involved in these particular issues were made vulnerable in one way or form. So that's why I wanted to bring them up. So yes, that's what we want to say with the video, and we hope that this message does come across, and let's make a change eventually. So
Yep.
that's it. Yeah, so
That's all for now. I
that's
guess.
all for now. We're going to go back and play a last batch of songs, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you listening in. Thanks.
Thank you.
This is our latest track. It's called Mercy.
Hold back, keep the acid to yourself. Never let your tongue release the words. Mind's high, dictate how my body traps its prey. Threats at bay. Let go, easy drip on the station. Freedom, learning how to lift it straight. Strip down, get this burden off your shoulder blades. Bruises fade.
I'm begging against the eye. A gameplay on your part.
Hide, seek, dare you to see. Peek at the world through your colored glass. Hop, scars, firing shots. Error a day keeps your sense away. Sworn oath, cross your fingers. Gritting your teeth, throw the key away. Time out for your sad deeds until you learn what a fool you've been. Drown me, take me to the grid beyond. Trick me, false sense of security. Catch me, lead me to the beast that roams these dawns. swallow souls. Eat that, let me teach you back to health. One food, I throw you back into the wild. What rush to hold the fate of something vulnerable in your hands.
I'm a feline defenseless. The mercy of nature.
Hide, see, dare you to see. Peek at the world through your colored glass. Up, scotch, firing shots. Error a day keeps your sense away. Swallowing oath, cross your fingers. Gritting your teeth, throw the key away. Time out for your sad deeds until you learn what a fool you've been.
Once you're slowly drifting back, you'll see the world's kaleidoscope. Once you're slowly drifting back, you'll see the world's kaleidoscope. Once you're slowly drifting back, you'll see the world's kaleidoscope. Once you're slowly drifting back, you'll see the world's kaleidoscope.
Thank you for watching. It's been a pleasure playing for you guys. Again, you can follow us on Spotify, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, on as OXYGYN Music. That's again OXYGYN. Other than that, thank you and have a good night.